So this is a Nomai, that's what they look like. Was that my actual playthrough? I didn't like that. G'day, it's Toortillas here. We are playing Outer Wilds today. It's the first time I've ever played it. I have heard a lot about this game. I've heard, well, people seem to enjoy it. And the last time I played a game completely blind, I think was the first time I ever picked up Hades, which was a few months ago, and that became my favorite game ever. So yeah, I've heard lots of good things about this. I'm excited to jump in. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what it's about, except maybe slightly something to do with space is kind of, you know, as much as I know. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. This is Outer Wilds. Am I looking up? I am. Should I do the voices?
So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. Suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage.
I'm not going to do that for everybody. Ready to get this beauty off the ground. Are you sure? Okay, go to the observatory, find Hornfells. Looks like that's the go. I find this thing controls nice and steady for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, it starts going a bit crazy. But, I mean, I feel like we're doing alright. We'll come back over this way. Okay, technically it's landed. Alright, let's get out of here. How did I do? Okay, well, Mika thinks that was great, so I'm going with Mika. Now, let's go this way, I guess. So, okay, what's going on here? We're on a planet. Seems to be a base. We're about to launch off from here. We just gotta get launch codes, and then I guess we're good to go. So, we have a lot of homies around this way too, by the looks. What was that, rutile? Rutile. Thank you, Rutile. Is this all just, alright. Okay, well that's a little concerning. Alright, Mal. Alright, we'll keep going around. Still not 100% sure. This is I like this guy. This guy's my favorite. I am just saying hi. I can find the observatory. Just fine. Hey, look at that. There you go. This way. Should I talk to everybody? Okay, Galeno doesn't want to talk. Can we use your signal scope? Can we? Hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Alright. Well, this is probably a little tutorial thing. Right? Okay. Wait a minute. What? How am I now 40 meters away? I thought it was... That's strange. I think I see them. Man, this is just quite loud, isn't it? Alright. Alright, well I'm guessing that'll be... Whoops! Can I get out of here? That's the question. I seem to be stuck in the water. That's all good. We can just mosey our way out of here. Come on, please. Alright. Okay, back to where we were. So now we know how to use our little thing. Oh, so you can set it to different things. Outer Wilds Ventures, which is... Pretty sure that's the building we were at before. So, let's keep going to the observatory. Giant's Deep, eh? Okay. Water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And in terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! That's my reaction. I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Okay. Make sure you bring some break with you. Alright, well, that sounds kind of fun. I guess. Man, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Okay, hello. Who are you? You're... Whoa. Astronaut. The patch of ghost matter inside this fence. We're hatching because ghost matter evaporates. Just takes a super long time to go away. Okay, well I guess ghost matter's dangerous. Okay. Man, it is a big ass sun. Take snapshot. Okay, let's... Huh. I'm a little confused as to what I'm looking at there. I can see... Just a full little... Okay, is this the ghost matter? I would imagine. It was weird. Some weird lighting stuff going on, unless that was just that passing over. Alright. We must be careful of ghost matter, which is kind of what these little rock things must be, I guess. Let's jump down there at some point. But let's get up here. Okay, the 0G cave. That sounds fun as well. I'll check that out. I was trying to get to the observatory, but I'm a little bit lost. I think, well, okay, that's... It's got to be that. So I just walked completely right past it. That's fine. Let's check this out. Scout launcher. Launch scout R1. Okay. Where are we going to launch it? Can I read this first? Right, okay, so it's just telling us what's over there, I guess. Okay, well let's check out the little scout thing. Let's go this way. Oh, cool. A lot of guys as we're about to crash into this one, I think. That was pretty cool. Okay. Would have been what's this way? I'm just mashing it to get a good look. Oh yeah, little columns over that way. It's interesting. All right, come back. Nice. Okay, so it seems like there's a whole ass planet we can explore. I don't know how much we do at once, but okay, let's check out the 0G cave, and then we'll go to the observatory. We're not in a rush, you know. Hey, Gossan. I'm a little nervous. Sure, I should be a bit nervous going to space. I got cocky during my first flight. Nearly put a new crater in the moon. Never as green as you. Except 0G cave and neither appears. If you're looking for a little last minute 0G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Okay, let's definitely try that. This is pretty. Righty. Wow. It's very pretty. Okay, just checking me surroundings. I don't know if I should be scared or not. 0G cave this way. Okay. I guess I gotta suit up. Literally. Alright. So L2, R2. Okay, this is up. And I got down thrust as well. Okay, because it's gonna be easy. And then we've got fuel. Alright. Cool. Well, 0G cave is up this way, I guess. So let's get up there. Okay, we're not in 0Gs yet by the looks, because... Still not quite... Whoa! Hold on. I don't want to be thrusting this much because I don't want to use all the fuel, but I kind of slipped down a little bit. Here's a homie. It's not tough. Give me the dirt. Okay, gravity 0.4 times. Okay, so it's... I'll keep an eye on that. It changes depending on where you are. Let's go down here. Okay, now we're in zero gravity by the looks. I mean, not quite though. I mean, you can still... What is this? Okay. Big rope. Kind of want to go down a little further. Okay, now I'm a little scared. Okay, what are we repairing? I have no idea what direction we're facing as well. This is kind of crazy. Okay. Okay, here's something. What are we meant to do here? Lock on. Okay, so I need to go and fix this, I guess. Okay. So am I just repairing this, or are there other ones floating around the place? Because I can't see anything. Oh no, there we go. I saw. What direction is up? This is very disorientating. Okay, lock on. Here we go. Two out of three. Last one. I see something sparking around this side, so... Whoa! I have no idea. Again, still, I have no idea what direction I'm facing. Okay, this is down. I can't see anything. Where's the last thing to repair? Oh, we can go in. It's okay. It's in there. I see. Okay. That was very difficult, and we're almost out of fuel. 3 repaired. Okay. Whoa, okay. Can I turn up the brightness a little bit? Because... Yeah. I know it's meant to be dark, but I genuinely can't see anything. This is why it's so confusing, I think, is because you can rotate every direction. So where do I go now? Okay, this thing ain't working in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna get dizzy. Alright, this way. That looks right. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Ugh. Am I facing up now? Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna try and walk. Conserve a bit of fuel. How to... Oh, I remember this guy. Okay, so I think we're out. Well, not entirely. It is this way, though. Right? Yes, okay. We did walk this way. Jesus, alright, well, we did it. Very confusing to know which way was up and which is down, and I guess in 0G, and something I should have thought of is there actually is no up or down. if there's no gravity, there is no down. So it's all relative to where you're facing, and I kind of got a bit too stuck on trying to figure out up or down relative to, you know, where we are now. But that's alright. Yeah, I imagine. Thanks, Gossan. I do actually think that was good training. You know, I mean, I wasn't good at it, but it was good to understand a little bit of the mechanics there. So far, I'm liking it. It's good. What is this ramp-looking house? Anything up there? Oh, cool. Alright, we actually can. What's that over there? Another vehicular device, perhaps? Okay, well, here's the observatory. Launch tower's back down that way. Hornfells, that's the guy we need to talk to. Gossan we just talked to. And then Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. A little team, it looks. Outer Wilds Ventures foundation. Okay, so we're Outer Wilds Ventures. That's the name of our company. Hornfells is one of the OGs. So is Gossan, who we were just chatting to, gave us the training. Slate and Feldspar. I wonder if we're Slate or Feldspar. I still don't know who I am yet. Timber Hearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atoll Rock. So the Atoll Rock is the name of our moon. Right, so this planet that we're on is, I guess, our home planet. I think. Carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. Interesting. So they're not here anymore, supposedly. Meant to be covered in a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewellery that's been carved as part of the antlers. Okay. I imagine they're gonna come into play at some point. Ooh. Is it okay, so this must be a little bit of coming soon. Future side of our next exhibit. Planned museum expansion. I wonder if that's an in-game thing or if that's like a little message from the devs. Either way, it's quite nice. Okay, so this must be the solar system? Or just a general look at stars. Okay. Well, we know how fusion works. It stops at iron. Yeah, nice. Okay. Ah, that's what we saw with the scout thing. I don't know what I'm looking at, but we did see those little tower things. That is crazy. Alright. I'd like to explore this planet a fair bit. The Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. Local gravity distortion was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa. That's cool. So we're going to have some puzzles. So whichever surface it's on is the one that you'll be attracted to. Keep that in mind for later. What do we got? Interesting. So all the Nomai tech kind of helped us advance our own civilization. Little Scout. Now both warp retrieval. Oh, okay. So that's when the Scout came back to us. That's Nomai tech. That makes sense. Pretty cool. R.I.P. Only 3 eyes. Oh yeah, because we've got, I guess, 4? Okay, I am looking forward to finding out more about that stuff. Are these, untranslated Nomai writing. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Atoll Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. So Atoll Rock, that's the moon. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Was that writing as well? Just these little spirals. Okay. Alright. Well, we've had a... Oh, missed something. These balls move on their own. Are they? Oh, do these move really slowly depending on where the moon is? I'm watching very closely. Ah, okay. Never mind. I just had to wait. I thought it might be very, very slow movement. But no, that's cool. So the moon must be passing over. I wish the roof were open at the moment. Can I run out and see the moon? Well, that's the sun, no? What is that? There's two of them. Okay. Planets. This one. Okay, there's a lot of planets. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there and explore. This does seem like my kind of game. I'm very excited. I feel like you can tell pretty early with games if you're going to have a good time or not. And so far I'm liking it. Okay, so... Is this live, I wonder? Ooh! Wow. Okay, Dark Bramble must be that funny looking one that we saw. What's this? Something's orbiting a different angle, okay. So zoom. I want to zoom in on this little thing. What is this? Huh. Seeing some funny little lensing stuff happening. I wonder if that's like a... Not like a black hole or a little white dwarf or something. Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so, sun. There's a station there. That's right. I saw a clip, I think, of somebody landing on this, which looked insane. A challenge for later on. The Hourglass Twins. So these are Ember and Ash that orbit each other, which is quite cool. And then I wonder if that might be their moon or that's something else entirely. Brittle Hollow. Ice Planet, potentially. I'm not 100% sure. Then Hollow's Lantern is its moon, I suppose. Timberhearth. So Timberhearth is the name of our planet. That's home. You can actually see the whole thing. That's cool. And then the Addle Rock is the moon. Dark Bramble is this scary looking planet. Well, what's left of a planet. I imagine that could have been a Nomai planet, is my guess. And got a bit, you know, got messed up. Giant's Deep. That's the scary one that Bro was talking about with the tentacle. Looks like a gas giant. I don't know. Then it's got a moon. That's cool. All right. So, I guess there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main planets. And then there's this random other orbit. But I can't see anything in it. Oh, there's something at the top. Can we get up close to it? It's this little red thing. Might be a little satellite or something. I think I saw it passing over earlier. It's interesting, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but we'll get answers. Anyway, it's enough of that. Now we know a little bit about what's around. So we're looking for, I can't remember the person's name, but we're looking for somebody for some launch codes. Hornfell, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, fair enough. It's like me when I first saw the James Webb Telescope pictures. I accidentally did the same dialogue. This one. Discovered the expansion of the universe. Okay, here's bro. Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. So I am the newest astronaut. So I'm definitely not one of the founding people. Equipped with a Know My Translator. Cool. Okay. So that'll be good. Go find some secrets. Me and Hal. What's my plan? I'm going to learn... I am keen to learn more about the Nomai. But to be completely honest, I don't know. Isker on the moon. They're alone on the outer work most of the time, so I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Okay. Isker is one of the founding... There was Slate, Isker, Hornfels, and... Gossen. I think. I'm ready to die in space. Launch codes. Okay, fantastic. Alright, we got a bit of Morse. Okay, that's good. So we can leave immediately. I feel like that's probably a good idea, just because even though there's a lot of this planet to explore, the game is suggesting we go to space first. What's this? Interesting. It's like a quantum rock. Okay. Looks like a normal rock to me. Maybe I shouldn't touch it. Ooh. Whoa, okay. I see. So it's here. And it's here. That is pretty cool. That's a bit spooky. So now it's going to be here. And now it's... Yeah. I like that. It's kind of scary. And it's a bit spooky. I don't completely like it. Ooh. What is this? Dark Bramble. Okay, so we don't go to Dark Bramble. That's a little note. How did I miss all of this, by the way? That's the gravity stone thing. Oh, no, I didn't miss any of this. I've checked out all of this, except this one. No, my art. Okay, that was in Brittle Hollow, which is the destroyed planet, right? I'm very keen to find out more about that. Alright. Let's not think about that rock too much. How to leave? How to leave. It was this way. Yes. So this is a Nomai. That's what they look like. Was it... Was that my actual playthrough? I didn't like that. I definitely didn't like that. It didn't seem angry. Hey, Hal. How do you know about the memories and the glowing lights? I didn't say that. Gabriel said they're going back to Giant's Deep. I don't want to go to Giant's Deep. So we're... This is the... No, it's not that. Can I have a look at the controls? Interact, secondary interact, view map, flashlight. Okay, no, that's all good. It's pretty normal. So we're gonna head back to the ship. That's what we're gonna do. One thing at a time. Let's get off this rock. Let's go to space. And I think I would like to go to Adel Rock first, if we get a choice. What's up, little dude? Never coming back like Feldspar did. Interesting. Okay. Interesting, we don't... So Feldspar got lost in space, eh? We'll find them. Okay, this is a cozy wee spot. This is where we started the game, right? Oh, hell yeah! Extend stick. Okay, I might have gone a little too far. About... That looks pretty good. No. Let's do it again. Okay, this one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do it again. Let's do it properly. Man. Okay, what if you just completely... I'm eating that. Let's try to do a normal one. Without burning it. How long do you have to hold it over the thing for? Well, that looks good. Alright. This is Slate, another one of the founding members, eh? Fixing the autopilot's avoidance system. Okay. That's fine. I'm a professional. Whew. I'm nervous. Okay, this is our ship. It's kind of funky looking. It does look like a big version of the thing that we were landing before, doesn't it? Maybe that's the point. Alright, so we get into this little goober. This looks like Nomai technology, if you ask me. Alright, here's our suit. I will put that on. Do I need to put it on yet? I will, just to be safe. Whoa, the interloper. What is the interloper? Is that a comet? It looks comedy. For sure. I want to first try and go to the moon if I can. Lock onto you. If that matters. Okay, that's a gravity rock, I guess. I wonder if that's so that we have gravity inside the ship. I'm just getting familiar. Refuel jetpack, fantastic. So we can do that in here. What are all these? See beyond the horizon, little scout, eliminate dark areas. So you can set them up as a little torch. Detect hazards. Test the environment. Okay, so little scout, absolutely use where we can. View ship log. View entries. Ah, so we got a little info here. Of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights on my own memories flash before my eyes. Hal says the statue never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. The Zero-G cave successfully repaired another satellite. Hell yeah, we did. Okay, view entries. Nomai ruins somewhere on the Adel Rock. No one knows what they're for. And then we have a friend that's there. Is it Esker? Yeah. Who's another OG. Himself for a while. So I'd like to go find rumor mode. What is rumor mode? Is this how everything's connected? Ah, that's cool. Okay, well we'll go back a second. That's Comet. Open Giant's Deep. We're talking about big tentacle thing. Okay. Wait, who's there? Gabbro's there. So we'll try look for Gabbro. We'll go to the moon first. Okay, that's good. I think we're happy to launch now. I guess we don't have our suit on for launch. Just a sip of Coke Zero for good luck. Ah, alright. There's the Adderall. Let's see if we can catch it. Whoa. Ooh, this is kind of scary. Where do we land? Velocity matched, okay. I think I'm landing. Do we do it? I feel landed. Okay, we got fuel. Let's I guess we get out there. Whoa, trippy. We gotta check out more of that planet when we can. It looks wild. Okay, so I've also got oxygen, I guess, which will be the top part, so I gotta be a bit conservative. Our ship's here. Where are we going? There's some Nomai stuff. Okay, little ball thing. Don't quite understand what's happening. Do you want to go here? Okay, I am confused. I'm going to go down here. Trees detected. Lovely. Whoa. So you put a scroll in there and it'll read it. Okay. Too close to target text. That's not what it says. That's me. Alright. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator and it can hear... So that must have been what I was just using. And it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep and Brittle Hollow. Do I have to wait? I have to... Okay. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. It rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Sans me deposit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Kasawa. A search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Interesting. Okay, well it's nice that it gets saved to the ship. So there's a whole bunch of... You can put a scroll in here and it'll tell you what's going on. So if I pick up this, put it in here. Should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It needs to be larger than this eye. I don't know. Quantum moon locator. The heat of the sun made its construction challenging. Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I can construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Probably pre-explosion. His young friend Kornoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the ice, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Interesting. Alright. We love trees. Okay, I'm still not really sure what to make of all of that yet, but I'm sure it'll make sense. It'll all come together. But yeah, this little gizmo isn't quite making sense to me, so it's something we can come back to for sure. Whoop. Okay, so we're now looking for our friend's camp, I guess. Can I see the... No. It'd be cool if I could see around the planet. Whoa! What is all this? A little scary. This isn't the ghost matter stuff, is it? Okay, there's no gravity down here. Interesting. Whoa! Slow down. Okay. What is this? Signal scope log. Okay. Still not picking up Rebec's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming loud and clear. I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It's probably nothing. Day 70. It's backing. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Nice. Okay, so some weird stuff happening there. So that's the harmonica they were talking about. Down in Brittle Hollow. And here's a banjo. That one's creeping me out. Okay, so some weird stuff going on, essentially. Which is all good. My ship is around here. Were those trees I saw over that way? Can I oxygenate? Oh, it's camp. Hell yeah. Unidentified signal nearby. It's probably this fella, right? Iska? It's you. Crank Jordan, tell me you're launching. Not a long time no see. When the ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. What is this place? Doesn't bother teaching anyone anymore. So out of Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Okay. Just be up here. Just keep things. Seems lonely. Bells and Gosson are saying they radio up to chat every now and again. That's good. Going to try to get some up here, and they usually do. I launched my little scout at the village. Fair enough. Was that you whistling? Definitely. They're the travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You put up the music with a signal scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. Marked in red on your mini-map, but the outer arc is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. Okay. I think that's... Yeah, no, we've... Thanks, Iska. Another marshmallow. Trying to burn this one. Yeah, that's... Ah! Oh, we'll eat it. Okay, so we want to go... Apparently we want to go north. Oh, there's a little... Okay. There is a little mini-map of the entire... I didn't see that before. Of the planet, which is nice. So we need to get to the North Pole. Oh, that's where we were a second ago. Okay. So we were surveying from the North Pole. And our ship is on the South Pole, I guess. So let's. Ooh, why is that glowing? Am I off the shit? Oh, it's because this is a zero gravity weird thing, isn't it? I don't like what's going on down here. What is all this? Turret's research notes. Old creator. The neat thing here is the composition of the samples I took. Ice on Dark Bramble. Edward was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. Wait, what? Piece of the planet with Dark Bramble. Okay, let me look at Dark Bramble again in a second. What fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed? Look at the astral bodies. So this is fragments of another planet. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try and not fly off the moon this time. Head towards that ship. We're not far. Okay, here's the weird spinny thing, which we haven't quite figured out yet. But we can come back to that when we understand a little bit more about this planet. Anything else random over this way? Another little crater? Just kind of want to check it out before I leave. Nah. Okay, cool. I'm getting a little scared, so let's get back. Alrighty then. We can put this away. And I think I don't know what this is. Or how to use it. I'm sure it'll come into play at some point. Let's look at the ship log. Let's just look at the stuff. Eye signal locators. That's what we were reading the text about. Lots of weird stuff going on. Where do we start? Let's look at the map mode first. Okay. A lot more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Brittle Hollow. So there's Dark Bramble and there's Brittle Hollow. I can't remember. Something destroyed another planet. I can't remember which one it was though. Harmonica single. Iska singles reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber's hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Yeah, which is interesting, for sure. Nomad device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. Nomad were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. And that's what they built another one on one of the other planets. There's more to explore here, I imagine, but it's probably got to do with the... Should I go check that out a bit more first? Maybe I do. Isco's growing a crop of trees. Seem to be doing okay. They're probably going to let them move too long. Yeah, we checked that up. Okay, maybe we go back really quickly to that. It did say there was more to check out. Giant's Deep, Hollow's Lantern, Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth, and we're on there to work in the Hourglass Stones. Okay. I gotta make sure. I'm not sure what this game's like health indicator is. Maybe it's that 100% thing at the top. I'm not too sure, but let's just go to this again. See if there's anything we can. Well, obviously there was something we missed, but okay. Where's the little thing? Is it in here? Yeah. So. Wait, what's that? Let me move this off. Just so I can freeze everything. Was there anything like on? Can I go and interact with these? But yeah, it's... They were saying it's broken, right? Like it just... It can't actually... Yeah, okay. Let's go back down here. Some O2. Thank you. I did translate it all. Okay. What's this? Ah. This must be what we missed. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this around in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Well, it's the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. There's some kind of note minder locator. Can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. So back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay. So Brittle Hollow. South Pole. That's where we should go. Yes? I think that's all we can do here. Good thing I came back, because I would have missed that. But it sounds like somebody else has gone to check it out. So we should probably check on them, I imagine. Okay. In we go. Okay, ship log. What do you have to say about that? Riebeck. What is this? Riebeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole, which is the other locator, yeah? Yes, Brittle Hollow South Pole. So, Riebeck, you've gone there to check that out. So, we're going to Brittle Hollow, and we're going to go to the South Pole. Sounds like a good plan. Buckle up. Okay, let's view the map. We want to go... That's a little close. Can they collide? Yeah, I don't like how close that went. Anyway. Does it always have an orbit like that? I guess so. Okay, we want to get to Brittle Hollow, which is there, and we want to get to the South Pole. Looks like there's a little bit of debris in that around, so we probably got to be a bit careful. We want to go to the South Pole. Do we land on the South Pole? I don't know. Either way, that's where we're going. No time like the present. Okay, so we're going around the sun, it seems. Okay, we don't seem too worried about fuel in this ship, I don't think. Okay, there she is. Equip scout launcher. If I do that, am I going to crash into the sun? I'm feeling quite far away from everything right now. Are we getting closer to it, or is it getting further away from us? Man, we are on the edge of the solar system right now. Okay, it's going around the right. We probably want to catch it around the other side, I think. Might be easier. I don't know how to... Why are we so far away from everything? I don't quite understand what's going on. Hey, Chris Chill, how you doing? We're doing the first playthrough of Outer Wilds ever. And I'm enjoying it. Little spooked. Just try not to crash into the sun. Alright, we got it, surely. First stream on Outer Wilds, it is, yeah. Usually I do Hades. Or Minecraft, but I was like, today we'll mix it up, and I've been wanting to play this for a while, so Yeah, something different. I have no idea how to control this ship to get there. Is it going to go around the other side of the sun? Like, are we not going forward right now? I've suddenly managed to make my way. Yeah, I don't quite get the controls, I think. I need to go... I see you didn't do the tutorial well. Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, well... Autopilot. When in doubt. See top left. Okay, why am I about to fly directly into a... I don't like this. Thank you specifically, for tuning into this video. If you'd like to see more content, please feel free to subscribe. But I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.